Hello, everybody, and welcome. You know it's Thursday night. You know exactly what that means. It's time for the Midweek War! And we're here to talk about NXT Fallout from Japan. Actually, no, we really shouldn't use Fallout in Japan. Never mind. Anyway, with me as always, Antonio Garza. How are you doing today, sir?
That was so inappropriate, Mike. So inappropriate. But I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing good.
I didn't realize it until after I said it.
It's okay. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
To be fair, Brock Lesnar probably left some sort of nuclear wake. Let's be honest.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Kofi still has a dreadlock over there. Okay, so I will give my one word for NXT this week. My one word is repeat.
I completely get that.
Yeah. Just say, I mean, it's not that it wasn't a great show, and it's not that it wasn't a great match, but they decided to take 20 minutes in the middle of the show to show us the Kevin Owens Finn Balor match again. I mean, I don't blame them. It's part of their, storytelling. And if you didn't watch Beast in the East, which if you're an NXT fan, I don't know why you wouldn't have, but you at least watch Raw, and you know what happened on Raw. Kevin Owens came out and was quite upset. I mean, I get it. I'm glad it wasn't the main event and the show didn't end with that. That was good.
Yeah.
But still, I thought I was a little disappointed by that. Tony, what would your one word be?
My one word's going to be progression. Because this show had some decent progression, I think, in all the titles or feuds that are going on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Let's see. My good for this week is, I got to say, it's the BFFs coming back together.
Oh.
Did I steal yours?
No, that's actually...
Okay.
I'm going to talk about it later.
Oh, man. Charlotte and Sasha. Now, I did not see the best of the BFFs when they were first on NXT. I have no desire to go back through Hulu and watch some of the older stuff. No desire at all. But just seeing how well they work together and the little low five and the back snap. Just everything about Charlotte and Sasha screams main roster ready.
Yeah.
And not only was their tag match really, really good, although you could tell Emma's getting a little irritated with Dana Brooke not necessarily understanding wrestling yet.
Yeah.
It was a really fun match. And next week, holy shit, that's going to be a barn burner. I cannot wait for next week. But everything about Char Char and Sasha, as Matt Collins likes to call them, was just flawless this week.
Char Char Banks.
Yeah, Char Char Banks. How about you, Garza? What was your good?
My good, I'm going to give it to the Vaudevillains taking the #1 contendership for the titles. I'm not the biggest fan of the Vaudevillains, but I'm happy that we're getting like some fresh faces in the tag title scene. And I think that putting the Vaudevillains again in the #1 contendership is going to lead to some character development that they kind of stopped a long time ago, and they haven't done anything with them. So hopefully they'll start doing some more gimmick fixtures there. So I'm open for getting the Vaudevillains a bit further than they are right now. So that's my good.
Okay. And as to your tag team point, it looks like we may also be getting another tag team in the form of Jason Jordan and Gable.
Yeah.
That was very exciting when that happened.
It finally happened, and it happened nicely. It was a proper way to do it. I liked it.
Yeah, it was almost like Gable was about to give up, and then Jordan comes in and is like, I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. You're right. Teaming up with Frenchmen didn't work, so
yeah,
here we are.
But I'm not a big fan of his towel gimmick. But at the point where he handshakes and you can see the towel hanging, I was like,
That's
yes.
perfect. No, that's
Yes.
the best thing. That's the best thing. And I hope he has so many words that rhyme with Abel.
Yeah.
Like, I just hope every catchphrase, every promo he cuts has some sort like capable or just something.
Yeah.
You gotta have. All right. My bad this week. Ooh, Solomon Crow.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing, Sammy Callahan? What are we doing with this? He was a hacker, then he stopped being a hacker, then he had electrical tape. Now he has a crow's nest, and he uses the crowbar. First of all, any fans of WCW know that using a crowbar, not a good idea.
Yeah.
Not a good idea at all, especially if there is a flare in close proximity to you. Not a solid plan at all. Not a solid plan.
Maybe that's what they're going for. They're gonna put Charlotte and
Oh no, don't
and Crow together.
no. Charlotte needs to help out Paige. We need to get her away from this NXT nonsense and get her on the main roster where she can lose 10-minute matches. We need that to happen.
The thing here is, I actually had thought about why isn't Solomon Crow just like a knockoff of Raven, and with a crow's nest, but actual Raven, not
exactly.
Not hacker Solomon Crow with the crow's nest, like a straight up Raven.
I don't see why him and Marcus Louis aren't together as opposed to fighting each other. Like, you could see Solomon Crow taking all the rejects of, and you can call them
the freaks
or like development. You can call it the Crow's development or something like that. Like, just totally play out like guys who have shown up on NXT who have not been able to get a single thing going.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't know. How about Baron fucking Corbin? Seriously, like Baron Corbin could be his Stevie Richards.
Yeah.
Only they'd be like reverse. Like, he's the squat guy who, is scrappy, but Baron's the dominator, as opposed to Stevie being the wimp. Baron would be the dominator. It'd be perfect. Like, you can actually have a flock of, I guess you can't call it a murder of crows, but like, you can do something with it.
Yeah.
You can do, or like Solomon's Mine, or I don't know. Actually, that's not bad. Solomon's Mine is not bad. Yeah. But yeah, we need to do something else with him, and not this. What was your bad this week, Garza?
My bad. It's actually your good. I there's things about the Charlotte. The girls matches. They didn't like. So first thing, they took the two most top heels in NXT, and they tapped them out clean in the middle of the ring. Mm-hmm. I didn't think that was a good idea. They should have just tapped out Emma, and that's it, in my opinion.
Okay, but to be fair, Dana still hasn't lost an official match by herself.
Yeah. No, it's not about giving Dana a loss. I just thought that, the two, like I said, they're the top heel divas right now, and they tapped out. I didn't like that. I didn't like that Charlotte and Sasha were like super friends out of nowhere. I liked seeing the BFF stuff again, but I would have liked, like, for this week for Sasha to just like be like, I don't know, suspicious or weary about Charlotte.
You want some animosity as opposed to just okay.
A little bit. And
I can see that, but at the same time, the only reason I accept that didn't happen was because when Charlotte said she would take the match, Sasha looked weary, but Charlotte said, "But you owe me one."
Yeah.
So it's not like Sasha was expecting Charlotte to turn her back on her.
Yeah, and I like that. No, and that's actually good. What I thought is that, like, after they did the BFF snap, like, in the first 1 or 2 minutes of the match. I would have done the whole match like they did, and then at the end do the snap. Like, yeah, BFF round today.
Okay, but I mean, I'm okay with that because, you know, on TNA sometimes where you see James Storm and Bobby Roode on the same side of something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they'll do the beer money thing out of nowhere. That's always good. That's always good. Yeah. It's always going to be good.
But you also kind of like build up to it, not just like straight up. So that was my bad. I think that they could have played it out like one more week, and it would have been perfect.
I don't know. I think they did that just to show that, hey, they're actually going to be a unit in this match. They're not. It's not going to be one of those partners that hate each other thing. Because at the same time, Emma and Dana have proven a unified front. So you kind of need to be together because, like, Charlotte has beef with Dana, and Sasha has beef with Emma. So you know it kind of works. Like I thought it was really good. All right, my change this week is I really enjoyed the backstage promos that we had. I wish there was a way to cut out the ambience noise.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. When Bayley was talking, I couldn't do shit.
It was really, really bad. Like, I mean, Bayley gave a great promo. Balor gave a great promo. Kevin Owens was fantastic. Just sitting on the stairs, not saying anything, and assaulting a cameraman. That's exactly what we need from Kevin Owens. But with the background noise, it made it a little tougher to hear the people who are actually talking.
I do like that it gives like a live feeling.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like really pre-taped super stage. So it's a little touch. But I agree that at least with Bayley, I couldn't hear what she was saying a lot. So
yeah, because Balor's got a very impactful voice. Bayley has the very sweet and innocent voice. So
yeah, I agree. For my change, I think WWE needs to capitalize on Marcus Louise, and they need to shoot him up to the main roster as Bray Wyatt's lackey. He needs to
wow.
He has a whole Hills Have Eyes thing going on.
Oh my god, I'd actually really, really love that.
I would love to see like Bray Wyatt walking with his lamp and just Marcus Louise like dragging himself in the back. I need that.
Shit, man, that's really good. I like that. And imagine, could you imagine if Roman Reigns is thoroughly handing Bray Wyatt his ass, then out like Marcus Louise pops up from out of the middle of the ring, and just stare, and because he's tall, like I think he might even be taller than Roman. And he just stares down Roman like a stretched out Hugo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And he just rails ass on him. Oh, that'd be really, really fun. Oh, wow. I really like that.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Shit. And especially with Rowan injured for who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
Bray, oh, wow. And Bray needs something that'd be perfect. Wow. I really like that idea.
That'd be good for Bray because he has Lackey to send up doing his attacks and no more superpowers.
Exactly. Yeah. And plus, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt that he already kind of looks like Kane.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
He looks like so many demons at some point.
And Bray can call him his Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I've been pushing that pun ever since Marcus Louis got his head shaved.
Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else on NXT? Because I mean, I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah. There was only 3 matches, and the Owens and Balor match. But
there is one thing I have to say.
What?
They booked the first match for the next Takeover special, which is gonna be in Brooklyn the night before SummerSlam, and Lord willing, I'm going to it. And it's the Balor Owens rematch.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's going to be really good. That is going to be really, really good. Super excited for it. And the fact that they've announced it like over a month and a half beforehand, we get a lot of build up to it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna just build it up in NXT or if they're gonna have Balor do something in Raw.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised maybe see Balor. All right, if you could book Balor on a showcase match on Raw, who would it be against?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of one myself because I want someone that I'm thinking Sheamus.
I would probably go with unfortunately he's already a comedy jobber, but I would probably do someone like Curtis Axel, or I mean if I could choose I would just do Cesaro Balor. But,
oh shit, yeah, okay,
I mean,
yeah. That's well, that makes the most sense, yeah.
But
I mean, Cesaro's also a face. Cesaro's also a face too. Like, if we were also going that route, I'd say, Balor and Dolph Ziggler would have a great match. Oh, actually, you know what? Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Kofi Kingston could probably have a really good match with
Kofi or Big E.
Yeah.
Kofi, Big E, Seth. You could do it with a whole number of guys. Actually, that would be kind of cool if you had.
Actually, you know what?
Balor and Seth Rollins, the NXT champion against the WWE champion.
I think that eventually should happen.
You know what? I could absolutely see that happening.
Yeah, I want to see Balor versus Harper.
Oh wow! Yeah, that'd be fun.
So I want to see Balor fight someone that's so much bigger than him.
That's true. All right. So where are you ranking NXT this week? It was a weird week because we got 20 minutes of a match we've already seen before. So
yeah, it's a weird week. I guess I'm gonna have to give it number 4.
Oh wow, okay, you're even the best kind of me.
It wasn't a bad show, but aside from Vaudevillains win the #1 contendership, it felt almost uneventful.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? I was going to give it number 3. I'm thinking about the other show I would have put there, and I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think I'm gonna have to give it number 4. And I think it's just because if you take out Balor and Owens, it's a short show. It's maybe 40 minutes of content. And, I want to see Enzo and Cass get those tag straps. And as much as I like the Vaudevillains, I don't see the Vaudevillains having a good dynamic with Blake and Murphy.
No, that's going to be weird.
If it was the Vaudevillains against Jordan and Gable, I could see that. That would be great. But against Blake and Murphy, I don't see it. And I think that's just because Blake and Murphy have no character other than the fact that they've been fucking with Enzo and Cass.
And the Vaudevillains are villains.
Yeah. That's well, I mean, they're not really. They have new entrance music that sounds like an organ grinding monkey. So all right, so Tonio, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at DW Revolution at the Twitter machine, and you can find me at dwrestlingrevolution.com for all your review needs. Where can we find you?
Well, I can find me right here because that's where I'm looking. But you all can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. If you want more of this, more of us talking about wrestling on Wednesday nights, on Thursdays, go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Go to Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes. We are all over the place. Just look up the Midweek War. Look up Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can find us on the internet. I have every confidence in you. But until next week, where hopefully we will get a full hour of NXT, this has been the Midweek War.